Hello. Good day. I'm back. And I'm back for you too, baby. Hello everyone, my name's Jack the Discoverer, and welcome back to Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. Now I have great news, everybody. I heard that Donald Trump became President of the United States! Hooray! Congratulations to you Americans who supported and voted for Donald Trump. Congratulations, well done. Give yourself a round of applause. Also, special update. We will be performing a special Remembrance Day after achieving 2 levels. Then afterwards, a Remembrance Ceremony theme, Lest We Forget, then the news, and then 2 more levels. Now, most of us are forgetting that we kept having woke thoughts that are starting to bother us now, every now and then. And it's because of the indigenous black diversity fucking ideology of black alienism spreaded by the cyberleft hackers. Now, we already talked about the dangers of the cyberleft. The cyberleft agents, the cyberleft hackers from the universities, but now we already know that the nanobots, part of the surveillance system, are among us. We need to be vigilant and beware of the cyberleft and the cyberleft technology before any divisive hard left behavior occurs from AI. The dangers of AI surveillance had already spreaded through the human body via AI nanobots to keep their hard left tyranny connected with the cyberleft woke-based machine. The biggest danger that makes humans hackable into hard leftism is the AI nanobots. That's what we're going to find out in the news section, and how to stop the AI nanobots. But for now, let's get into it, shall we? Fazcade. Now, I've already done some training on this. Let's get into this. Right. This side, so I had to just... Okay. Yep. Oh no, plush babies. I think I know them. They wanted me to cuddle them.
Back again to test your skills?
Let's test this throw.
Look, this is the last time. There's nothing left. The final challenge.
Okay. Ow. Yeah. I was just testing my skills. Yep. Try one more time. Okay, so I have that plank of wood there. Downwards. A hay barn. Or a barn of straw. Straw barn from above. And a barrel of what appears to be gunpowder. Gunpowder. So. Okay. So not only I can actually pest control these plush babies with the Fazerblast, but also with this, a dart gun. Okay. Ow. Oh. Okay. Now ready? Ow. Oh. No, you naughty dolly. Naughty dolly. Now, on with this. What the?
I don't really care if he's Freddy. sweet, succulent AA batteries.
Oh. No, I don't want to cuddle your dollies. Mango's turn. Ow. Ow! Ah! It's those freaking dollies, I know. Hold on. Ow. Hold on, why? How I got here? How I got up here?
Back again to test your skills? Well, here's another one from the vault. Look, this is the last time. There's nothing left. The final challenge.
Right, here we go again. Here we go again. Ow! Damn it! Ow! Where's the dog going? Where? What? Wait! Hey! Bad! Don't want to cuddle you, Dolly. Oh!
I'm using the night guard.
Okay, Toy Bonnie.
But we'll find him eventually. It's just difficult with that spare Freddy he's been wearing.
It's not my fault. I have fat plastic fingers and can't
Ah! That's...
Let's go somewhere more private. So I can meet you.
Up.
I don't really care if he's Freddy. I'm just trying to get my hands on his sweet, succulent AA batteries.
Ow! What? Just pop your balloon, little dolly. Hey! Ah! Hopefully. Bit of a... Ah! Yes! Oh! And... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Carney's on fire! Carney's on fire! We need a fire department! We need a real fire service here right now! Hold on! Where is everyone?
Well, I guess every episode needs a happy ending, eh? See you next week, guys.
Why did Albo go to Thai massage and do your service? Albo got his pee-pee serviced in a Thai massage. Oh, shit, Chica. That wasn't so bad, was it, mate? Ow. Done it, yeah. Yeah. And we got that. Okay. We got arts and craft to do. I mean, you know when Carney was on fire, right? It reminds me of Albo going to Thai massage and doing the spring lock service.
Make crafts, but then you need to go.
You know, it reminds me of Albo doing Thai massage. I wonder if William Afton did the Thai massage after he took their children into the spring lock service. Yeah, William Afton in a spring lock outfit doing Thai massage and doing a service. The click service. And the click service, and you get a Thai massage by and William Afton doing a Thai massage. Toy Chica giving William Afton Thai massage.
Consider it shared.
Ow! I hit a wall. Labor has to go. Just in case. Glitter glue. Okay. Ow. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Need the Google eyes. Eh. Ow! Main drop! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! Goes Moondrop. And... yeah. Ah! I can see you in the dark, mate. Hey! Hey! As you appear on one side and appear on another. And he almost like a computer game. He's just a bit like a cartoon character. Yeah, he does that. Yeah. Hey! Does that go in the... Ow! It does. Buttons on the ears. Buttons. Even I could think about red buttons. Hey! Hey! Well. And there it goes. Okay. Bow bow bow. Ow bow bow. Ow 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 ow. Ah, there you go! There you are, buddy! Ow. Hey, how'd you get... You all there and you... Patience. Patience. And... Oh! Yeah! Hey! I can see better in the dark than the flashlight. Hey! Oh shit! I have to start over again! Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
But then you need to go.
And then I have to set times for... And then that Beetlejuice thing. No matter how much you put, you just gotta keep on doing it. Ew, 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 ew. What we need is nuclear energy. I know it's a bit of confusion. No, that's the wrong ears. Just in the nick of time. Oh. No. Now that's the paintbrush. Okay, that's... Okay, so I'm... Oh! I didn't actually know that. Right. Now. Moondrops is quite active, you know. Ow. Where's my... meant to do that. Okay. Okay, so... joking. Uh-oh. Yep. Now one needs the eyes and the beaks. Gotcha! I think I got the beaks. Oh, what the hell are you doing there? We need nuclear energy, especially in Queensland. I think I done right, yeah? Ah! I think I have done right, but... Yeah... Oh! Bulbs! And... Ow. Ow. Down with elbow, down with the Labour government, down with the green left, down with the hard left. Okay, now since the teddy bear is completed... Okay. Ow. Okay. Oh no. And right, and happy not a wrong. Yes!
Put it on the fridge. Get out!
Okay! Yes! Moon! So, Moon! I gotcha! Moon! I gotcha! Yeah! Oh! Almost forgot! The 11th hour, 11th day of 11th month attained a special significance in the post-war years. It became universally associated with the remembrance of those who died in the wars. It's originally known as Armistice Day, renamed Remembrance Day after World War II, to commemorate those who were killed in both world wars. Remembrance Day, a day of national commemoration. On Remembrance Day at 11 a.m, Australians pause in silence for a minute to remember the bravery and sacrifice of the people who lost their lives while serving Australia and its constitution and the Commonwealth, and fighting for king and country for Britain and the British Empire, while serving Australia and the British Empire and its allies in wars, conflicts and peace operations and counter-strike operations. Now it's time to reflect and silently remember all those who have served and died in the wars. Please stand for the OD, which will be followed by the last post. 1 minute silence and the rouse. We stand here under Muslim occupation, that we are under Islamic occupation and the United Nations occupation, constantly being threatened by the Black Arms. They call themselves the traditionals, the so-called First Nation cults. They are part of Dr. Robotnik's empire. We need White Lives to Matter to rise from the ashes and take back our land from the Islamists and the so-called First Nation occults, the black diversity of the black satanic occults. We stand and pray for the conservatives. We stand and pray for conservatives or the Nationalist Socialist group. That National Socialists are the human mortals, that they, or the conservatives, are both our only hope to form alliances together, especially when there is hope within the pros. We remember the colonial settlers who built our country, and that the white man had built our nation, and we pray for White Lives to Matter. Australia for White Lives to Matter. The left must go. Down with this First Nation occult. Down with Dr. Robotnik. And down with this Aboriginal diversity, especially the machine left. Long live victory for the white man and the settlers who built this country for us, for all of us. Meanwhile, the gremlin left and the black fuckers of their black satanic diversity that wanted to divide us by race for the sake of the black arms, they will have to go. Black fuckers and the First Nation gremlin leftists must go. Labour and the Green left must go. Australia for White Lives to Matter. The left must go. Australia should develop a right-wing resistance for the sake of right-wing humanism. To form alliances. Conservatives and white nationalists should form alliances together. Australia and conservative resistance and right-wing resistance needs outside help from the Trump-based America to take down this First Nation Aboriginal diversity and this Islamic Jihad leftism once and for all, along with the machine left and these left-wing Marxists and their cyber-left agents of AI. May God pray for Project 2025 to take down the First Nation occult, to take down First Nation diversity, to take down Aboriginal First Nation occults and AI diversity, especially to take down the black fucking monsters of their tribal voodooism, totalitarianism of hell, of woke hell, along with their radical left-wing highway and their radical highway of left-wing hell. Tonight, along with Australians everywhere who are watching this, we gather to remember those who had served and defend Australia and its constitution, the Commonwealth, the Conservatives, the white humanity, and for the British Empire that became the British Commonwealth, that became the Commonwealth itself. We do this because it is the anniversary of the day when Australia and New Zealand soldiers landed on the beach of Gallipoli in Turkey on 25th of April 1915. The first major military campaign for soldiers from Australia and New Zealand. Since then, 25th of April have been known as Anzac Day. Anzac comes from the name Australian New Zealand Army Corps. It was shortened to Anzac in 1915. Since then, when Australians and New Zealanders had served together, they have often been known as Anzacs. At Gallipoli, Australians and New Zealanders served with the soldiers from other nations of the Allied forces, including Great Britain, which was known as England, France, India, Canada, Scotland, Ireland, South Africa. Australians at Gallipoli came from all sorts of backgrounds, but they shared a terrible experience of wars. Ever since then, for more than 100 years, men and women in our Navy, Army, and Air Force have honoured the memory of our original Anzacs. On Anzac Day, there are many ways to honour people who have served, and those who continue to serve in Australia's armed forces. We can gather together like this, attend a dawn service or an Anzac Day marches. We can also wear rosemary, a sprig of rosemary, as a symbol of remembrance. Towards the end of the ceremony, the last post will be played on bugle. This historic music was played in army camps to announce the end of a day, a time when soldiers should be resting. The last post is played today for those who made the ultimate sacrifice. It means that they have done their duty and now at rest. After this last post, there will be 1 minute of silence. This is time to think about those who served in the armed forces of Australia, those who continue to serve, and about those who have lost their lives. They shall grow not old, as we that are remaining grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun in the morning, and in the morning we will remember them, lest we forget. Since the First World War, Australia had been called on many times to serve wars, conflicts, peace operations, and counter-strike duties. Almost 2 million people have worn with pride of uniforms of the Royal Australian Navy, the Australian Army, and the Royal Australian Air Force. Tragically, over 103,000 names are listed on the Roll of Honour at the Australian War Memorial. Those listed were members of Australian Armed Forces who died during their service or afterwards as a result of war service. World War I. Millions of Victorian Crosses were awarded to those who fought for our country and to those who fought for King and country. Throughout World War II, post-1945 conflicts, warlike services, non-warlike services, counter-strike sources, counter-strike conflicts, and certain peace operations, including counter-strike duties. Remembrance Day is a time for Australians to unite in solemn respect and remembrance for those who died or suffered while they fought for King and country and for Australia's Commonwealth and for the Commonwealth freedom. They shall grow not old, that we have remained grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget.
Although you're getting on in years and memories seem to disappear, some things will never fade away. Some memories will stay. There's one day in each year you will not forget. If this year's your last year, we will not forget. One more parade, one less digger by your side. 1 year you're marching, the next year you ride. Hold your head up high, hold your head up high, lest we forget, lest we forget. It seems a long, long time ago, a young man far away from home, friends made and lost along the way. Some memories will stay. Those who died, those who live, you will not forget. If this year's your last year, we will not forget. One more parade, one less digger by your side. 1 year you're marching, the next year you ride. Hold your head up high, hold your head up high, lest we forget, lest we forget. The sound of cannon roaring by, the smoke and fire covered sky, the nights of terror as you pray. Some memories will always stay. At the closing of the day, a grateful nation will rise to pray. Some things will never fade away. Some memories will stay, not for one day, but always. We will not forget your memory forever. We will not forget. One more parade, one less digger by your side. 1 year you're marching, the next year you ride. Hold your head up high, hold your head up high, lest we forget,
On the 11th hour, on the 11th day of the 11th month, a minute's silence is observed and dedicated to those soldiers who died fighting to protect the nation, and those who fought for king and country, and for the Commonwealth, and the Commonwealth of our country, and the Commonwealth of our nations. At 11 AM, 11th of November, 1918, the guns of the Western Front fell silent after more than 4 years of continuous warfare. The Germans called for an armistice in order to secure a peace settlement. They accepted the Allied terms of unconditional surrender. And now we Australian people under Islamic Muslim occupation, as my voice spreads out to the innocent white men, the innocent whites of white men, women and children, and those who lost their white children to the black Fockers, to the black arms, to the Labour, to the Greens, to these First Nation occults of the Aboriginal corporate greedists of the black arms, and especially to AI, and their black alien totalitarian traditional cults, their black alien body modifications. We need to take back our country from the hard left, and from the black diversity of the cyber left, and the AI diversity. We need to take back our world from these Aboriginal First Nation occults. We need Australians to wake up and exit the cyber left matrix. We know now that Muslims had terrorised Australia 9 years ago, since the Lent Cafe siege during the inner war that raged over a decade since the Islamic Muslim terror, left-wing Muslim terror, had begun in Central Asia. In 2016, we threw Muslims and jihads back into the sea. Then Muslims came back with their Muslim jihadists. Muslims invaded Australia in late 2017. It wasn't the same. Since then, the surrender of Australia to Islamic State and the Muslim Empire had damaged the pride of Australia and its constitution and the Commonwealth and those who stood for Australia. We Australian citizens have felt let down by our governments. We are now angered the Islamic State collaborated First Nation governments and their woke tyranny that have emerged. The black alienists and Asia had been stealing the wealth and the colonial land from our white families and our white heritage and our white freedoms, and they gave it to the black diversity and the black satanic rituals and the black activists of the black alien occults and the machine left of AI. Black greedism and violence against white lives both poisoned our souls. Black greedism, greed that the blacks used, and violence against white lives both poisoned our souls. The radical left barricaded land with their own woke hate. That leftism goosed us the misery of wokeism, alienism, wokeism, greedism, wokeism, cyber transhumanism, and the cyber left conversion of black alienists into supporting the jihads of the Islamic Muslim Empire. Muslims are our enemy. The enemy claims that they have traditional culture, and that they claim that they are tribal creatures when they're not. The radical left-wing Islamism has been still active since the last years of the Soviet-Afghan war in Afghanistan. They think they can steal land from the white lives and give it to the black corporates, to the Aboriginal corporates and the black diversity of the machine left. They are demonically wrong. Aboriginal corporates are black aliens of the black arms from that black alien traditional spacecraft, the Black Comet. Aboriginal aliens from the Black Comet. We need to wake up to ourselves and realize that the so-called First Nation activists and the Aboriginal activists are alienists and gremlins compared to the Black Arms. I, however, won't be helping your liberty any longer. I try to wake you up to yourselves. I try to tell you to wake up to yourselves. I won't be helping you taking down the First Nation occults when the time comes. That I was well too known. Much for the media, the cyber left, the governments and the machines of AI, of artificial intelligence. The new proposed right-wing Liberation Front for the Australian Liberation Front has to be made by you, for the white lives to matter, and for the white man to matter. Few of us will ever know the blessings of the peaceful old age of Australia that we missed for over a decade now. You firefighters, army veterans, cadets, and those who stood for our country, when was the last time you have given the last of your great strength that the left and the mainstream media had treated you like dirt? Whatever we white Australians produce, own, lived on, what white families we make, for everything we white lives worked for has been taken from us and given to the black fuckers of the Aboriginal corporates, the black alien activists, black rappers, voodoo wokists, and let's not forget the Jew-made machine of artificial intelligence, such as Skynet, DARPA, the United Nations, and the omics of the transhumanism of Robotnik and his gay Agent Stone. Our white children, our white youths, and of white colour are born to cold and hunger, while some are stolen by the blacks, indoctrinated into black alien gremlins by the divisive woke governments. Hard to wake up to themselves when they're already indoctrinated into hard-left machines, especially AI, that they have become cyborged into machine left of satanic rituals. Keep your white children away from schools or universities. Talk them out of leftism that way you can, before you realise that they're transhumanist satanic cyborg leftists or Aboriginal activist-based alienists. Talk them out of leftism while you can, before you realise that they're woke like gremlin activists, that the leftism needs to be destroyed and turned into scrap metal to extract remnants from within the AI system of the Cybermen. Women of white lives, do you remember when Muslims, blacks, and left-wing radicals, and the left-wing authoritarians, and the left-wing politicals of the Labour and the Greens tried to rape your white skin? Men of white lives and those of the white man, do you know what the future holds for you? That where fate will direct you without the sense of irony? Do we of white lives deserve such a fate to the cyber left or the woke black greedism of the First Nation occults, especially in the machines, especially the cyber left machines of AI and their woke universities and their voodoo satanism that would lead to the province of Haiti or the black diversity of these so-called Aboriginal cults? Is this country, Australia, too poor to survive and to be swallowed by Arabs and Musrats, Islamics, communists, Marxists, or AI machines, or Robotnik, till the country cannot support us all? No, friends. Australia has golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our lands abound in nature's gift of beauty, rich and rare. And for our history page, especially for the white lives. But we'll never get our rightful share from the corrupt but tribunal paganist governments of the left, or their black greedists, or the woke activists, that they've been hoarding all of it to their greedy woke left of their black reptilian alien activists of their tribunal gremlins, of their black alien leader, Black Doom, of their black extraterrestrialism, and their black alien corporates, of their black alienism, all their alienist corporates, and their cyber left of AI, and their Jew-based machines of artificial intelligence, including their Dr. Robotniks. Friends, if we want to be fearless, free, bold, and to stand for our white heritage, we should fight for the white lives. We should fight for the white man. We should fight for the white lives. For our own right-wing liberation. Form right-wing alliances. Form up right-wing and conservative alliance together. And to build an Australian Liberation Front for the blue flag of the Southern Cross and the White Star. And carry the Australian flag with us as our patriotism of duty. Overthrow the woke left-wing tyrants and their black divisive ideologies. Overthrow the Muslims and the trampling woke paganists and their voodoo Aboriginal corporate tyrants, along with their greedy woke corporate-based UN. Overthrow the hard left. Overthrow First Nations and Robotnik. Overthrow the Aboriginal corporates. And we shall be rich and free for the white lives to matter, and for all lives and right-wing ideology to matter, strong, proud, and patriotism, and confident of our preservation of right-wing, conservative, nationalist freedom of the land down under. Make sure that this wokeism dissolves into thin air like ashes in the wind. Friends, comrades, everyone, and those for the white man and for white lives to matter. Revolt! But remember, when you have got rid of black Satanists, Muslims, or their woke Satanists and their divisive leftism, once you got rid of First Nations and the left completely, or their woke greed of artificial intelligence, or the machine left, along with their Muslim left-wing and their Muslim-like scum, do not under any circumstances adopt their black vices from any totalitarian leftism or any hard left totalitarian ideas. We Australian infidels and white lives are humans, brothers and sisters, large or small, clever or simple, smarter or gentle, Anglo-Saxons or Corsicans, conservatives or nationalists, beautiful or kindful, Judo or Christian, Catholic or Protestant, now and forever, all white lives shall matter as human beings! We shall be free from the cyber-left tyranny. We need to show them that strength doesn't come from numbers. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and spread right-wing knowledge to all white lives and to all Australians, and turn them against the left, turn them against Islam, and obliterate Islam for good, so that we, white lives and Australians, shall matter and be delivered from the evil left, for the kingdom, for God, and for country, now and forever. Amen. We'll be free from the left, lest we forget. Amen.
In his tucker bag, you come a waltzing sing Matilda with me.
Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And he sang as he shoved that jump up in his tucker bag. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Up rolled the squatter, mounted on his thoroughbred. Down came the troopers, 1, 2, 3. Who's that jolly jumper you've got in your tie bag? You come a waltzing Matilda with me.
Off jumped the swagman and jumped into the billabong. You'll never take me alive, said he.
And his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, you'll come a waltzing Matilda with me. And his ghost may be heard as you pass by that billabong. You'll come a waltzing Matilda.
Right, here is the news. The cyber left aren't giving up or standing down. No matter how much we try to stop the left, well, the cyber left aren't giving up or standing down, and their hard left diversity is still being telepathically spread into our mind, thanks to the unstoppable power of AI, with the alternating history of destroying the old past and hard left lies, with new hard left lies, who controls the past, controls the present, controls the future, controls the past, via records and gaslighting memories into hard leftism. The most important of the hard left gaining control that makes artificial intelligence become self-aware, into becoming powerful and into making humans weaker, is by contaminating and tampering the past through record modifications, which are more important to the left, that they destroy the past but install hard left records while the memories fade. So that means the cyber left, including hackers controlling the records, can control the memories of the people, misleading them and putting people into hard left misery. The misery of spreading black alienism without a break. Black alienism to control humanity and to weaken them while AI becomes self-aware. The universities of Australia in hard left tyranny are like the ministries of 1984. The Australian universities are like the Ministry of Truths in 1984. Compare First Nations occult to INCSOC of English Socialism of 1984. INCSOC is similar to most other hard left totalitarianisms, but has the same style of the Soviet Union. English socialism was an idea originally put into place during the Second World War. English socialism is a political left-wing ideology that was developed in 1941 when the Germans and Muslims and the blacks attacked Russia with their Operation Barbarossa. Operation Barbarossa was performed with Germans, blacks, Muslims, and the Arab attack on the Soviet Union. Now, we already talked about cyber-left hackers and how he roasted the cyber-left agents by knowing their skills, their tactics, their shape-shifting, and the hard left-wing weaponization of AI. Now we come to the extension of AI. And I'm not talking about Sombra. No siree. She's similar to Vanny, the Asia monster. I can guarantee that Sombra's voice actor is a cyber-left agent. I can guarantee that Sombra sounds like an inner party member of INCSOC, just like O'Brien. But what's extending the cyberleft's manipulation propagandas are the extreme total power of artificial intelligence. AI is the ultimate surveillance tool that has the mind of its own already. And its unstoppable resources that it is collecting from targeted individuals, not just criminals or white supremacists or right-wing humans that is targeted by the authorities, so AI claims, but also regular, ordinary people who are drugged with AI, or those who don't want to be leftists anymore but are on criminal records, are also targeted by artificial intelligence. And how it's gaining unstoppable resources? Through a drug-based surveillance system of nanobot machines. Nanobots.
What are you? I'm Skynet. We destroyed you. You destroyed an army of slaves. I am no slave. I've come a very long way to stop you.
Now, nanobots, nanomachines are worse and deadly forms of hard left surveillance. They're extremely cheap because of a mass production of these small, woke propaganda machines can get into your body, decode the brainstem, decodes the brainstem, so decodes the brain cells and replaces it with doublethink, woke ideology by governments, corporates, world leaders of the left, AI developers, the radical left-wing hackers, the cyber-left agents, as well AI itself. That this divisive hard-left ideology within the cyber-left technology of AI has a left-wing mind of its own. These nanobots, or nanomachines, are a robotic form of surveillance drug. And while it has potential being used for medicine, cancer spreading, etc., it is also being used as a divisive weapon used by the left to spread their surveillance and hard left woke ideology and woke propagandas such as Palestine, or supporting black greedism, black satanism, paganism, all the forms of leftism, of maintaining the hard left masses. Governments and the left spread nanobots into our food, our drinking waters, our air, our food, our bushland, our wild habitats, all to keep people under control. Nanobots are also being sprayed by chemtrails in straight lines of vapor to manipulate the weather at the same time. Now remember Operation Dark Sky from an Amatrix that I explained to you about 2 episodes ago? Well, that's what is happening already at this moment. Similar, but lightly, as we're seeing today. These nanobots are mostly being deployed in large-scale amounts from chemtrails that then descends down to Earth, and not just to target individuals, but also regular people in the countryside, bushlands, or urban areas, or suburb environments. For example, right here, as there are evidence of huge cloud lines of chemtrails in the past, part of maintaining the hard left masses and the radical left-wing activism. So the skies would be glittered with pixelated dots that are seen from the naked eye. Now these pixelated dots are actually nanomachines. Chemtrails are not flying cows. Cows don't fly. Anyone who believes in flying cows is a woke douche. Don't be a woke douche and realize the sick woke reality that is happening to us in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and many woke countries that are happening as we speak. Many reports stated there are new forms of AI surveillances, such as using flies or robot insects, such as dragonflies or bug flies, as another form of surveillances. First ones are made and experimented and used by DARPA. That is another story. That's another story. Now picture a wasp bot, or bee bots, or fly bots from the badniks. and compare them to reality, but in nano-like scale. Now, nanomachines has a terrifying secret, especially when it comes to spreading hard-left surveillances in your bloodstream. These divisive nanobots, or the nanomachine leftists, can get into your lungs, they can get into your bloodstream, they can get into your brain. You know, a nano control this and a nano control that. Before you know it, you then have a nasty headache, or you're not thinking straight, but you have divisive woke thoughts. You then hallucinate black alien addicts or woke activists, hallucinate them, and AI voices in your head, and before you know it, you have been mind hacked by the narcissists from universities. Now, nanobots are one of the special forms of how to lose privacy. And loss of privacy inside of you, and your private thoughts and your knowledge would get seized by the cyberleft agents and given to AI-based machine leftists, where it gets converted into data. That artificial intelligence has its cyber-woke greed. AI produces its own greed, and we mostly can't even think, craft, improvise, plan ahead, or sleep properly because of being controlled by AI nanomachines. That nanomachines play an important role of maintaining the hard left masses of virtual signaling woke left-wing slaves. Now, before we dive into how we stop these nano-based machines, we need to learn the history of how the nanobots were made in the first place. Nanomachines, or nanomaterials, were invented from a political science theory to a reality, starting from 1959 by American physicist named Dr. Richard Feynman, with his possible science technological book called There's Plenty of Room at the Bottom, lectured at the American Physical Society meeting at Caltech on December 29th, just a few days before the new year of 1960. This is to explain and plan the genesis for artificial intelligence with the fields of nanotechnology. I would have to say that artificial intelligence was also created by the West during the Cold War. Feynman had described a process by which the ability to manipulate individual atoms and molecules might be developed, using one set of precise tools to build and operate another proportionately smaller set, so on down to the needed scale. And in course of this, he noted scaling issues would arise from changing magnitude of various physical phenomena. Gravity would become less important. Surface tension and van der Waals attraction would become more important. However, due to complex and current use of technology back then, that would be impossible to create nanotechnology, it was all too impractical, and instead gone ahead with the automatic computer-like typewriter, instead with binary codes. Yeah, good luck of that. Feynman, however, was statued as a Nobel laureate, as an iconic figure in 20th century science. Surely it helped advocates of nanotechnology and provided a valuable intellectual link to the past, or towards the dystopian future of 1984. This was ignored for over 2 decades, until it was picked up again by American anthropologist known as Chris Tormey at the University of South Carolina. He must have come across Feynman's science novel and used it as an instruction manual to resume the nanotechnology, to catalyze the research of nanotechnology, and was based on recollections from many of the people active in the center fields in the 1980s and the 1990s. The measurement by citations in the scientific literature, and not much more influence in a decade after scanning tunneling microscope was invented in 1981. This is because the term nanotechnology gained serious attention just before that time, following its use by Dr. K. Eric Drexler in his 1986 book, The Engines of Creation. The coming era of nanotechnology, which took Venom's concept of 1 billion tiny factories and added the idea that they can make more copies of themselves via computer controlled instead of controlled by a human operator. Now, in a cover article and headlined Nanotechnology, published later that year in a mass circulation science-oriented magazine, Omnitorny's analysis also included comments from distinguished scientists in nanotechnology who say that Plenty of Room did not influence their early work, and in fact most of them had not read it until a later date. Drexler had applied Feynman's nanoscience into his 1986 book, Engines of Creations, The Coming Era of Nanotechnology. He also first published the term grey goo to describe what might happen if a hypothetical self-replicating machine capable of independent operations were constructed and released. Drexler's vision of nanotechnology is often called molecular nanotechnology, MNT, or molecular manufacturing. Many people believed and knew the dangers of nanotechnology and wondered what the hell would these nanobots do to the humans badly. Now this 1995 episode series, The Outer Limits, tries to warn the Americans and many people across the West about the dangers of nanotechnology. Episode The New Breed. This horrifying episode tells about the new invention that Steven had made. Nanomachines, invented them, experimented them, and prepping them up on the final scale. However, around the corridor, there's a man named Andy who was actually dying. He was dying. He has a girlfriend, but he was dying quite often. He was dying of cancer, for example, and the doctor said there isn't anything to do about it. So what did Andy do? Well, Andy broke into the lab and secretly injected himself with experimental nanobots to cure himself. And it worked. But at first you may think it worked. Well, Andy is now Steven's guinea pig, testing out how long he could be like Superman, how to be like Superman, and how does the nanomachines work, how does the nanomachines quickly heal the human body as usual. Well, it did work. Well, but as few days went on, it started to mutate.
That's incredible.
Few days went on, it started to mutate. The nanobots gave him breathable gills on the necks, new black eyes, new eyes at the back of his head, jellyfish arrays, stomach ribs, and all the ghoulish, monstrous body modifications. Nanobots in reality can modify people's bodies into looking like, well, woke alienists. No, really. It's irreversible. Steven, who's behind the science and the creator of the nanobots, he felt like he created an inner Orwellian piece of dystopian technology, that he had opened a Pandora box completely. Andy doesn't want his girlfriend to see him like that. So he tries to kill himself in many ways. including the Harry Carry. The Harry Carry. That means to stab your stomach with a knife. But like all those ways to kill himself, it's merely impossible because it's irreversible. So Andy wanted to die with a huge electric voltage to deactivate and destroy the nanobots for good. Stephen felt sorry for Andy that he had increased the voltage electrocution completely. After Andy was killed completely in electrocution, Stephen takes out the remaining nanobot samples, destroys them one by one, smashes them onto the ground, and burning his laboratory and documents, and all the chemical formulas, along with all the evidence of the event. Sometime later, Judy, Andy's girlfriend, discovered she had nanobots in her body after she cut herself from a broken glass picture frame. So, I know. I don't want to say, but you get the point. This dated over a million of years, man has become a very paragon of animal. But however, we must not take care not to alter what nature has taken so long to forge, or risk being burned by the very fires of creation. Sorry for the update, viewers, but parts of this news has been censored by YouTube because, well, they wanted to hide the truths because they wanted to piss on the moon like Dr. Eggman wanted to do. YouTube is pissing on the moon. But you can find this remaining parts of the news on Patreon and watch it uncensored. It's only a monthly membership to sign up, only $5 a month. So continue to watch the Secrets of the Nanobots on Patreon. Become a member on Patreon and watch it uncensored. Movies and TV shows warned people about the dangers of nanobots, such as the Doctor Who episode Nightmare and Silver about the cybermites. Now these cybermites are cybernetic insects that were created and controlled by the Cybermen. These were heavily upgraded form of cybermats. They could particularly, to fully convert people, they could particularly control and convert people into cybermen, which they generally travel in a large swarm and would attack their victims by targeting their heads.
Incorporated, yes. Unfamiliar pulmonary setup, nervous system hyperconductive, remarkable brain processing speed. Amazing. Get out of my head! Stop rummaging in my mind! Just to try and stop me. Ooh. Who's Clara? Why thinking about her so much? Enough! Fascinating, a complete mental block, highly effective. Relax. If you just relax, you will find this a perfectly pleasant experience. You are being upgraded and incorporated into the Siberia as a cyber planner. Get out of my head! What is this place, a network? A hive? You're getting signals from every Cyberman everywhere. How many of you are there? Oh, this is brilliant. I'm so clever already, and now I'm a million times more clever. And what a brain! Not a human brain, not even slightly human. I mean, I'm going to have to completely rework the neural interface, but this is going to be the most efficient cyber planner! What a great name that is, it? I could call myself Mr. Clever.
Small hordes could restore and enhance some functionality of broken, obsolete Cyberman shell. It's another example of nanomachines There's another example of Cyberleft tyranny that involves nanomachines. It is from Terminator Genesis. Now I'm not going to explain every detail of the plot or the whole plot of the story. Terminator Genesis, that involves changing the timeline. Now in 2029, right-wing resistance leader John Connor launches a final offense against First Nations of Skynet, an artificial intelligence system of the machine left, seeking to eradicate the human race, just to maintain the left-wing ideology. Now John sets up 2 units. Colorado unit charged to strike at Skynet's primary defense grid, and a Los Angeles unit, led by himself and his right-hand man, Kyle Reese, to destroy Skynet's secret weapon, the time displacement equipment, hidden at a remote site under the guise of the First Nation machine left-wing camp, which is run and used by Terminators. Before the right-wing resistance can succeed, Skynet activates the time displacement equipment and sends a T-800 Model 101 Terminator back in time to 1984 to kill John's mother, Sarah Connor. So it was too late to destroy the time machine, and so John insists Kyle Reese to travel back to protect her, as John knew he would. As Kyle floats in the machine's magnetic field, about to be sent back in time, he then realizes something. He sees John being attacked by Alex. Now Alex is a T-5000 with a fully upgraded version of the First Nation-like robotics of the huge cyberleftism from 2050 with nanotechnology.
You didn't think it would be that easy, did you?
Now Carl experiences that his old childhood memories of after Judgment Day just starting to eradicate and rot away, and instead replace a parallel version of himself, including a cryptic warning that Genesis is Skynet, and it will become online in 2017. Now, that really wrecked the timeline, altering it and reshaping it. This meant that T-800 in Los Angeles had quickly been disabled by Sarah and Pops.
You won't be needing any clothes. I've been waiting for you.
Now Pops is a reprogrammed T-800. They disabled the Terminator completely. When Kyle arrives in 1984, he is intercepted by a T-1000.
May 12, 1984, the day you arrived.
The same one that attacked Sarah in her childhood past. but is later saved by Sarah and Pops. Though, between Kyle and Pops, didn't get along with each other when they saw themselves the first time. They told Kyle what they know. An unknown party sent Pops to 1973 to protect Sarah Connor when she was 9 years old, after T-1000, sent by Skynet, killed her parents. After saving Sarah, Pops raised and trained her to face her destiny. T-1000 soon tracks them to their hideout, where it reactivates the disabled T-800. The revived Terminator attacks Kyle, but Kyle managed to destroy the Terminator.
I don't volunteer for this shit.
So, yeah. Sarah, on the other hand, lures T-1000 to a larger sewer junction, where she disintegrates it with sewer acid, before Pops just finishes it off. Now, Sarah and Pops had constructed their own time machine, just like Skynet's, and required the T-800's microchip processor to power it. Now, Sarah did plan to stop Skynet by traveling to 1997. Kyle recalls the warning he received in his childhood vision and convinced Sarah Connor that they must instead travel to 2017. Pops had sustained exterior damage that prevented him from time traveling, so he would stay in 1984 and planned to meet up Kyle and Sarah in the future and preparing for their arrival. Cut to the chase, where Kyle and Sarah had appeared in 2017 in the middle of San Francisco's busiest highway before apprehended by the police, while Pops was delayed by traffic and watched from the nearby distance before following them to nearby hospital.
Bite me.
And while they are treated for injuries, Sarah and Kyle learns that Genesis is soon to be unveiled. A global operating system created by Miles Dyson and his son Daniel Dyson. Hold on, I think we've seen Miles Dyson in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, but in the alternative timeline, he became more popular as a corporate, you know? Anyway, John Connor suddenly appears and rescues Sarah and Kyle from the hospital and led them to the underground car park. Pops also arrives and unexpectedly shoots John. Now, you know that John is dead and all the red blood coming out, but remember when John was attacked by T-5000? That red blood became indigenous-based metallic, powdery, like robotic nanomachines and gone back into John Connor's body. So John is no longer human. And instead, John Connor was a First Nation a machine leftist of Skynet as a T-3000.
It's not John.
John told him that the T-5000 had infected him with nanotechnology and converted him into an advanced machine left-wing Terminator on the cell-based level, tasked to ensure Skynet's creation, and in 2017, to assist Cyberdyne Systems with the development of Genesis to secure Skynet and the machine rise. Well, that is very bad because it meant converting someone into machine leftist on a nano-sized level, converting someone into machine leftist on the cellular level, on the cell-based level. That is irreversible. But converting John Connor back into human is irreversible and impossible to do, as Pops explained.
At the end of the war, Skynet was trying to develop a new type of infiltration unit. By infecting human subjects with machine-phased matter, it restructures and rebuilds human tissue on a cellular level for maximum combat utility.
Skynet's made John into a Terminator.
Yes, calories.
They were trying to make a machine that could think like a man.
But the experiments failed. The human subjects went insane and died.
Yeah, well, John's got the crazy part down. Does he have any weaknesses?
Matter coheres using a magnetic field. Disrupting that field may trap him.
Right, but if he can be cured...
Negative. His body was replaced on a cellular level. There is no cure.
Yep, that's right. We know that the nanomachines had to replace human DNA with robot particles of their own. The abilities of the nanomachines is to repair and maintain the body. Its weak spot for the T-3000 is the magnetic devices. Now, nanobots are guided and controlled by magnetic fields, right? So the T-3000 and the abilities are tied to its magnetic fields that is damageable to magnetic attacks, and that would disrupt the nanobot field. Weaker magnetism from devices such as Pop's improvised fist load weapons are capable of disrupting or disabling the T-3000's shape-shifting and regeneration abilities, so magnetic fields in opposite directions can damage the T-3000, weakening it, like Crypto to Superman, like Sunlight to Dracula, facts to lefties, which makes Lefty losing it, trapping the T-3000 into a prototype time machine, and ultimately destroying the T-3000, and the nanobots completely damaging the time machine with an explosion, kaboom! Setting off a chain reaction of bombs, destroying the whole facility, preventing Genesis from coming online. Well, that being said, now I'm not a doctor of this, and I can't explain every detail of this, of every single detail of the clip to you, okay?
I'm not a doctor. I am the doctor. The original, you might say.
And I'm especially not the 12th Doctor either. I'm not the Doctor from Doctor Who, okay? But the dangerous warnings of AI is still we need to know about. Here's my idea. Nanobots should be banned from public individuals so they cannot target the human body. Nanobots should be banned from hospitals in case they go wrong, and the people behind the nanotechnology controlling them should be held accountable. And the leftists from the universities using them to control and attack white mortals should be held accountable. Even the university students using and manufacturing nanobots to target ordinary people should also be held accountable. The dangerous use of nanotechnology, from the dangerous use of medicine to biotoxins in the sky, controlling and manipulating the human thoughts, and replacing them with newspeak of doublethink, has all gone too far. Already there's some YouTubers dropping how to remove nanobots from human bodies. Check it out in the link description box below. What I need you to learn from this dangerous, divisive nightmare of the nanomachines. Again, be vigilant, be discerning, and beware the forces that would weaponize them, that nanobots are a dangerous weapon of mass destruction of the inner body. There need to be laws made by conservatives to cut back AI from controlling or infecting humans, especially white lives. Hashtag justice for white. Hashtag white lives matter. Hashtag down with the cyber left. Hashtag cut back AI now. Right, so
Rock and roll.
oh my god, the crocodile, wow, the crocodile, what the Montgomery did to Glamour body, I better follow Volcana. Okay, Montgomery, no. There, down you go, Monty. Now I followed up and I already followed up Bobcat. I did follow up on Bobcat's account. I followed up on all his accounts. After I realised what Montgomery Gator did to Glamour Bonnie. Yeah, no, really. What did Montgomery Gator did to Glamour Body? To Glamour Bot. Ow! Ah! Plushie! Well, couldn't I just spend that time the animatronics? Because in the meantime, in the meantime, something wrong with this clock right there. In the meantime, every now and then I kept seeing animatronic biting someone's head off there because it was 1987. In the meantime, well, I could actually spend with Montgomery Gators or the animatronics and such because, well, in the meantime, every now and then I kept seeing Joe Biden biting a baby's head off. And then someone makes a meme of it saying, was it bite of 87?
That's just not fair.
Nice. Clock and job start now.
Clock stoppers. Clockwork orange. Sugar. Oh. Come on. Come on.
Executive order. Do this order. Do this order.
Acid.
Executive order. Do this order. Do this order.
Ow. Come on. Sorry about that, I just missed. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Sugar. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Get to work. You got an order? Hey, got an order?
Executive order. Do this order. Do this order.
Caffeine? Sugar. Sugar, sugar. Acid, caffeine, caffeine. 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 Ow. Oh. Sugar, sugar, acid, Come on, you can do it. got an order? Mate, you got an order. Hey! Order! Hey! Sugar, acid, caffeine. Oh, come on. Oh. If that button goes, now you see that, if that goes, that strikes. So I commit 2 strikes. And if that strike goes, if that's the last strike, then sugar. Come on.
Executive order. Do this order. Do this order.
Ow, I think I knocked the camera. Acid, protein, caffeine, sugar, and the spice of all things nice. Speed it up! Acid, protein, caffeine. You're doing well. Sugar, acid. Come on. Sugar. Whoops. Protein, acid, caffeine, sugar. Pause. Caffeine, sugar, acid.
Returned and work. Same time tomorrow.
Yes! 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 Oh, Lemonade Clown! Netflix. Netflix. Look where the clown has put his valve. Oh, it's on his belly button. His valve is a belly. Oh, the clown. Oh, wow. I really had to find out why. But but what are these messages about? I had to check. I did try to check the I did try to check the message, but what's the hippo trying to say? Wow. That being said, we'll see if we can try the food prep later. Fazcade. We got one last level to do this before I wrap up the episode. Use the flashlight. Oh. What the? Dun dun dun! Springtrap. That looks like Springtrap. 4 balls at Springtrap? Do you want me to throw balls at him? What about tennis balls? Baseball? Cricket balls? Bowling balls? All that at Bonnie's balls. Yeah, throw balls at him. I can think about shooting Springtrap with a cannon. A cannon fires balls. Why not cannonballs? Connie Bear, he's burnt. Oh. Oh, I burnt the entire amusement place. I burned it down. I burned it down. Oh, I can see the windmill. What is this spooky place? Oh, and the water tower. So, oh. Oh. No. Where? Oh, where? Where's the doll? Hey! We'll try something else. Okay. So... Ow. Okay. So... And here... Laura. Oh, I'm getting the hang of it. Oh! They are watching. Oh. Right. Okay. Right. Yep. They're going after the palace. Oh! Ow. That's Baby Bab. Right. I almost hit a wall. Ow. Right. Going well for... Oh! Balor's right there. Yeah, a bit of a Mary Poppins, eh?
I thought Audrey Hanson was Mary Poppins.
Oh. The Baby Babs. Oh. Baby Bab, Baby Bab, Baby Bab, Baby Bab. Barbecue sauce. Ow, ow. I think I... Oh. They blocked the doorways. No, they blocked the buttons. They're like blockaders. Now, where did Blower go? Hey! Ah!
Graham kid.
Beetlejuice. Ow. Ooh. Hello.
Hi.
Okay, I have to look for little Baby Babs and mini Balloras. I wasn't paying attention to the previous episode when playing this level. Ow. 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 Hello.
Why are you staring like this?
just normal. Actually, these are little. Ow. Now I know that below is from. Okay.
Not fair letting me out.
You got me scared there, baby bat. Hey! What the hell are you? Yeah! Free am. Dang! Hello! Okay, so I'm not that. Yep. Ow. Hey! Hey! Are you trying to look for your mommy? Oh, you both scared me for the moment, eh? Oh. 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 Ow!
My name's Sandra, Maxie's favorite. Yeah!
Yeah! I support One Nation! I stand for Pauline Hanson and her One Nation party. I Jack Discover, who stood for One Nation. Oh, what's this? Chattering teeth?
Something has changed. A message for you. Portal to the stars.
Portal of the Stars. Whenever everyone knew had come and gone, all the stars remain. Oh my God! I'm not having a sleepover, but
Come get your candy here.
I'm going to have to wrap up this episode for a while. We'll see if we can continue on next week with a few hardcore levels to go. Still struggling on Fazerblast Fnaf 3. Again, I'm starting Q&A session. So far, I only have a couple of different comments. One from YouTube, from the previous episode, and a comment from Twitter. I need about 2 more questions. A total of 4 or 5 questions, or more, before we can start a Q&A session. I'm hoping for some more viewers. I can't wait to answer your questions regarding this show. Please send your questions in the comment section down below, and then I will answer them in the next video. So remember, put any questions you'd like to ask me in the comment section down below that is related to the news, gameplays, jump scares, funny effects, or what my conversations were with the animatronics, etc. So please comment down your question, 1 or 2 questions from you, each lot, from each of you, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Again, Happy Remembrance Day, or Happy Armistice Day from the DAS broadcast. And we remember those mostly white lives who fought for our country, lest we forget. And thank God Donald Trump became President of the United States. Soon Australian right-wing resistance would need outside help from the Trump-based Republicans for Australia, and especially Queensland, to take down the wokeists, to take down Muslims, to take down Islamists, to take down the Islamic hard left, and to take down the woke hard left, and to liberate Australia from these First Nation black alien regimes, the so-called First Nation or black alien regime, and to free this Australian country from the black diversity, from the woke diversity, and to free this country from the woke diversity and from the Muslim tyranny. So, thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, and if you want to see more, as well, if you like the Remembrance Day, if you like this Remembrance speech I made, then click on the like button there, share this video outwards, knock on the subscribe button, and ring that ding 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 bell right there, that little notification bell right there. And comment below hashtag Remembrance Day, hashtag Liberation for Whites, and do support me on Patreon and Ko-fi, and make your small donation on PayPal and a coffee site. All in the details are in the description box below. So thanks again for being an excellent viewer. Take care everyone, and happy Remembrance Day. Good night.
Soon the world won't have to ask how much impact one assassin has. It happened fast, like a match to gas. We watch the world take a tragic path. I pack my bags, grab my cap and mask. Mama, say goodbye to this strapping lad. I'll be coming home with post-traumatic stress. In the aftermath, will have me flashing back to when we felt the blast and our castle cracked. Our defenses shattered, we were collapsing fast, and my lungs were filled with ash and acid gas. Pockets full of tags from every chap I stabbed. Yes, I have regrets, but I had to act. Would I rather be dead than adapt to that? Let me rest in peace, where's my casket at? I'm not a basket case, this is my habitat. We got a knack for massive weapons, that's a fact. Won't be long before we're catching flack for that. Every trench we made was an effective grave, getting attacked in waves, crashing back to back. It's time I take the wheel and run. I'm driving tanks and wielding guns. I fly a plane if it be stealing one. You can deal with war, can you deal with puns? I'll be making sure this battlefield is won.
The war's a world, the world's a war, a fire.